Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready. Boys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check 24. Check 24. 26.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the... ...30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Second and goal on the Seahawks 9-yard line.
47.
Mike 26.
Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal.
You got nothing to do.
Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The kick by Marr is good. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So if we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right there.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
The
up.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. A quick throw here out to Cobb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Prescott from the gun. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Prescott now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster.
There we go. Line in. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 26.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because of that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Seahawks.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's Wilson. And finding the tight end, Wilson. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wilson being chased out left, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Wilson, going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sean Lee able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 51 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Seahawks 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. That's complete to Cobb. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Watch twins. Watch.
Now Wilson on first down. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Robert Quinn. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
from the gun, Wilson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Play action. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. And the pressure gets to him again.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Right there. 54 Mike. Come on, dude.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Second down and goal. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Wild Bill, wild him. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Gordon there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cowboys 10.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
Second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
I'm coming.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He's checking
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Elliott. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Again, it's Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Wilson now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10.
Watch 14, watch 14. I got one. Alert. 55. Coming to you. Mike 55.
One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.